This is a very sad and difficult times for the Harrow community, but we're so proud of everyone who's coping with online learning. Thank you to all the teachers for your incredible efforts and for all the lessons you prepared for us today. And thank you to all you students for your flexibility, punctuality, and general awesomeness. Obviously. And thank you to all you parents for being our lifelong teachers today and in the future.
We will get back to a sense of normality soon, but in the meantime, here's a little montage your friends from Line View Productions have put together of Harrow Bangkok from 2019 to 2020.
Welcome to Harrow International School Bangkok Speech Day 2020. Parents, school staff, alumni, friends, and especially students, welcome to you all. Speech days are always memorable occasions, a celebration of the end of the school year and of the successes of our students. No speech day, however, will have been quite like this one. It may lack the excitement and the strong sense of community which is achieved by the whole school meeting together on the last day of the school year, when everyone is looking ahead to the holidays with keen anticipation. But we hope that in a different way, this speech day will be just as memorable, shared by more people than even the capacity of the sports hall will allow, and with participation not only from Bangkok, but from across the world. Even if in one way, the sense of community achieved by us all being together in one place is lost, it's replaced by another way, by an online community, which is just as significant. Of course, everyone misses the sense of togetherness from being on the campus. But what has really impressed me over the past few months is how the very many online contacts between teachers and students, between school staff and parents, and I'm sure between students themselves, has led to a strong sense of appreciation and care for one another. By being physically separated, by losing the informal day-to-day contact, by not being in the same immediate location, we've learned how important we are to one another, and hopefully learned to care and empathise with others in more thoughtful ways than maybe we have done in the past. It is at a time of crisis, a time when the unexpected happens, that the strength of the community is tested. It is a time when things can fall apart, when selfishness and self-interest become apparent. And at times, in some parts of the world over the past few months, one has seen this happen. But a crisis can also be a time when the value and strength of a community can be seen, in its care for one another, in giving mutual support, and in everyone showing their responsibility as individuals for the community as a whole. And it seems to me that those countries with the strongest sense of community, many of them in Asia, including Thailand, are those that are managing this global coronavirus crisis most effectively. So let us not see these past few months solely negatively, but as a reminder of the importance of our community, and in particular the Harrow Bangkok community and our responsibility towards it. For those of you coming to the end of your school careers today, it is undeniable that this is not the way that you would have expected or liked your time at the school to have ended. At the same time, it will be an experience that you will never forget. We've all learned a lesson over the last few months of how things that we all take for granted have so easily disappeared. I'm sure, however, that you will find alternative ways of celebrating your graduation. But as well as this, use the experience of the past few months in times to come to reflect upon and redefine the better world to which you will be leading us. For all of us, staff and students, the coming holiday period may not be how we imagined or expected it at the start of the year, but nonetheless, it should be a time to relax and enjoy. My best wishes to you all for a happy and meaningful time.
Welcome to Lower School Speech Day 2020. I am delighted to present awards to our pre-prep students this year, and I'm sorry that the whole community cannot be in the same place together for this occasion, but I promise that it will be a prestigious occasion and one that will provide memories of what a successful year this has been. So we'll begin with our awards for house contribution, and the first set of awards are for students in Year 1. So for outstanding contribution to Byron House, Ivy in 1G.
Anchalita Asana Sen.
And in Churchill House, Piper.
Pan Pat Duong Prapat.
In Keller House, Sumo.
Karin Lư Prapai.
For outstanding contribution to Nehru House, Pepper.
แพรวพีรดาลีละยุวะ
In Sonican House, the award goes to Aiken Tan. And in Suryatai House, Prompt.
ณภัทรพิพัฒน์วิไลกุล
Is he getting a prize? Let's congratulate our Year 1 prize winners. Okay, in Year 2, for outstanding contribution to Byron House, it's Raiden Trihan. In Churchill House, the award goes to Venice.
จิดาเจียมบรรจง
In Keller House, Pang.
ปรินอุทัยสาว
And in Nehru House, Pete.
พริตพิพัฒน์ชลาลัย
In Sonican House, the award goes to Christopher Chan. And for outstanding contribution to Suryatai House, L.
ละริชา เลิศนวพันธ์
Let's congratulate our Year 2 prize winners. In Year 3, for outstanding contribution to Byron House, is Glau.
กล้าวนพแก้ว
In Churchill House, the award goes to Big.
พงศกรมงคลสมัย
In Keller House, the award goes to Pan.
ปันสิริวงศ์วัฒนา
For outstanding contribution to Nehru House, Harrow.
ชานิสา ปิตินทรางกุล
The award for Sonican House goes to Non, who can't be with us today.
นนกาญจนะกำเนิด
And for Suryatai House, Alice.
พิชยากร หวังกาญจนะพาส
Let's congratulate our Year 3 prize winners. In Year 4, for outstanding contribution to Byron House, Sky.
ณนนท์นิวาตานนท์
And in Churchill House, the award goes to Angela Wang.
อันจีลาแสวงสะสม
In Keller House in Year 4, Angie.
อันจีลาแสวงศักดิ์
And for outstanding contribution to Nehru House, Jacob Stott Sukum. In Sonican House, the award goes to Lisa.
ลิสาเอี่ยมลำเนา
And the final one in Year 4 is for Suryatai, and this award goes to Nita.
อนิตา สุนทรสิงห์
please congratulate our Year 4 prize winners. In Year 5, for Byron House, the award goes to BB.
มีนาสุเมธวราภา
The award for Churchill goes to Ploifa.
วรีสาบริสุทธิ์ธนกุล
And for outstanding contribution to Keller House, Poon.
ปุณอุทัยสาง
In Nehru House, the award goes to Karai.
อมลรดาอัศววริยชน
The award for Sonican goes to Tawan.
ณภัสวรรณกูดิรักษ์
And the Suryatai Award goes to Yasmin Tata. Please congratulate our Year 5 winners.
Welcome to our online digital speech day for 2020 here at Harrow Bangkok. You know, last year's speech day was the highlight of my first year as headmaster of this great school, closely followed, of course, by the wonderful house shout in the afternoon. This year's is going to be slightly different. It's a socially distanced celebration of our students' excellence, but we're going to make it a good one nonetheless. There are two quotations from two novels that I've chosen to give structure to my speech. The first is taken from Charles Dickens' A Tale of Two Cities. It's the famous opening lines. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. And the second is from Frank Herbert's famous science fiction novel Dune. Fear is the mind killer. Well, the year certainly began well. The first 6 months saw excellent academic progress in classrooms across the school, from early years to pre-prep to prep to SR5, and of course in the sixth form too. And outside of the classroom, excellent progress made in our leadership and service curriculum. Our new staff settled well here into their life in Thailand. We began introducing our high performance learning, a philosophy fit for the 21st century, for preparing Harrovians here in school and also for life beyond our gates when they leave us. We had superb house camps in the upper school. We had a plethora of sporting and musical opportunities and achievements. And there was perhaps the highlight of that first term, the magnificent Harrow Fair, with all those super performances by our students throughout the day. And I'd like to say a thank you particularly to the Friends of Harrow, whose hard work and dedication led to a great day for all. It was so good to see the campus full and busy, and to see so much joy and enjoyment on the day. It's a good day too. It raises money for many good causes. Some of the monies raised go to support our local community with charitable donations. So those first 6 months of the year were certainly the best of times. But in January, news of a new virus emerged and things changed pretty rapidly. The second half of the year was rather different from what we'd hoped for and indeed been planning for and expecting. By early February, we cancelled overseas expeditions and we'd withdrawn from Foveseer and CSAC sports events. And by March, the school was closed and we had moved into online learning with social distancing the new norm. The second quotation, taken from Frank Herbert's book, is "Fear is the mind killer." And I do believe that we've done a pretty good job as a school in terms of crisis management planning. I don't think we got everything right, but I do think by working very closely with our parents and listening to our parents, we made good decisions, and we've looked after the health and safety of everybody here on the campus. So whilst the second half of the year has been different, and the times have been different to what we hoped for, here in Thailand, they certainly haven't been the worst of times. So it's the 8th of June as we're filming this headmaster's speech. We're into our third month now of online learning, and we're not certain as to whether we'll be able to return to school before the end of this academic year or whether that will be at the start of the next academic year. It's had a big impact on all of our students, but perhaps especially so for those in the examination years 11, 12 and 13. Nevertheless, we're confident of a great set of results this summer. A boarding education provides a home from home, and we look forward to welcoming our boarders back shortly to campus too. To our Year 13s who are shortly about to graduate, I wish you all the best for the future. You're soon to become alumni of Harrow Bangkok. One of the huge advantages of attending schools such as ours is that you have friends and connections for life. It's about to become your Hotel California moments, as I say every year to soon-to-be alumni. You're shortly to check out from Harrow Bangkok, but you never ever leave a community such as ours. You'll always be welcome back. I'd like to thank our staff this year for their patience, for their hard work, for giving the very best to the students throughout the whole year, and to say thank you to staff who are soon to leave us as well for their service to Harrow Bangkok over the past years. So even as we've been socially distancing, I feel that we've grown together as a community. There have been some truly significant charitable works undertaken by our students, our staff and our parents. Thank you very much for them as we live up to our mission to produce leaders for a better world. And I have a strong sense of optimism for the year ahead. I'm going to finish by paraphrasing the words of one of our famous old Harrovians, Sir Winston Churchill. We look forward to the joy of returning to campus, to seeing our students shine again. We look forward to watching them as they make memories which will last a lifetime. You know, our students cheer and enlighten us with their very presence. We will meet again soon. Stet Fortuna Domus.
I'll tell the world, I'll sing the song. It's a better place since you came along. Since you came along. Your touch is sunlight through the trees. Your kisses are the ocean breeze. Everything's alright when you're with me. And you're my favorite thing. All the love that you bring. But it feels like I've opened my eyes again, and the colors are golden and bright again. There's a song in my heart, I feel like I belong. It's a better place since you came along. It's a better place since you came along. I see the whole world in your eyes, it's like I've known you all my life. It just feels so right. So I pour my heart into your hands. It's like you really understand. You love the way I am. And you're my favorite thing. All the happiness you bring. But it feels like I've opened my eyes again, and the colors are golden and bright again, as the sun paints the sky. and the colors are golden and bright again. There's a song in my heart, I feel like I belong. It's a better place since you came along. It's a better place since you came along.
We will now present our I Rules trophies. The first award for I Care in Year 1 goes to Emily Wang. Also in Year 1 for I Care, Mochi.
วรัตทีทรัพย์ทวีกุล
In Year 2, the I Care award goes to Moss.
พศธรบุญนายวา
In Year 3, the award goes to Sophia Bowden. And in Year 4, Kaimuk.
ปวริษาโภคสวัสดิ์
The Year 5 I Care award goes to Yara.
ธัญพัฒน์ภักดีมงคลโรจน์
In Year 1, the I Team Up award goes to Arkin.
อาคินฟ้าร่มขาว
And in Year 2, the I Team Up award goes to Simake.
ปวริศโภคสวัสดิ์
In Year 3, the award goes to Hannah Hussain. In Year 4, the I Team Up award goes to Tam.
ทามสุพุทธิพงศ์
And in Year 5, the award goes to Muthawang.
ปราดนาคบัว
Please congratulate those prize winners. So now the I Create award in Year 1, this goes to Jolie.
เอวาลินพวงสาโรจน์
In Year 2, the I Create award goes to Nicole Fideli. In Year 3, Marisha Shriro. For I Create in Year 4, Ig.
ธนศรีลมศักดิ์
And in Year 5, Airy.
เอริชาโชติยานนท์
Let's congratulate those prize winners. The award for I Respect in Year 1 goes to Prode.
จินจิตโชติบุญประสบธนโชติ
And in Year 2 to Erin Peaver. In Year 3, the award goes to Myra.
ไมราศรีวิจิตร
And in Year 3, Manta.
จินจุธามะเลืองศิลป์
In Year 4, the I Respect Award goes to Amy.
พิมพนิษฐ์อนิวัฒน์
And also in Year 4, Isaac Peaver. In Year 5, the I Respect Award goes to Czech.
พิรยาธีระวุฒิอุดม
And also to Mahran.
ประภาออนกี่สิ้น
Let's congratulate those winners. The awards for I Go For It in Year 1, Eliza Fossey. And in Year 2, Up Ip.
พิมรวีวานิชกุล
In Year 3, the award goes to Meow.
พิมนาราศรีเจริญ
And in Year 4, the award goes to Cowhong.
กรองมาลินอำนวยพัฒนพล
And the final I Go For It award goes to Daisy Jeffries. Let's congratulate all those prize winners.
Hello, boys, girls, ladies and gentlemen. I'm proud to be part of today's celebrations, recognising all the talented students in lower school. To begin with, I would like to congratulate you all, as you have had an amazingly tricky and special year. This year, when I heard about the outbreak, I was scared about getting the virus. When I saw everyone social distancing, washing their hands and working so hard on Google Classroom, I felt proud of our school. I wanted to be a leader when I was younger. I remember sitting in assemblies watching the head boy and girl give out the awards and imagining I was there, making a difference. Just like them. I've really enjoyed being head boy this year, as I got to help others and lead students to achieve our goal, leadership for a better world. I hope in the last year Amy and I have served you well. I'm really going to miss all the teachers and students in lower school. I would like to wish good luck to the next head boy and head girl, and I wish all of you an amazing holiday.
Hello, good morning, pre-prep, ladies and gentlemen. It's your head girl Amy here. Today, I feel very grateful and privileged to do my job for the last time, even if it's a speech. Firstly, thank you everyone, both teachers and students, for giving me the chance to be here. It is so unbelievable that I have already undertaken my head girl job for 1 year. Time flies. But each time I do my job, I try my best and will treasure this as a memory. I am very proud of myself. I remember the first day I did my job, Mr. Proctor and Mr. Godwin guiding me on what to do. I will never forget that precious moment. Welcoming parents on open house day and telling them all about Harrow. Speaking in assemblies every Friday and giving awards to our fellow pupils and trying to be a role model and inspiration for other students. For example, that day, one student came up to me and said, "When I am in year 5, I want to be head girl." I always told them, "You can do it. I believe in you." I will never forget all of this and my head girl period from 2019 over to 2020. It really has been an honor working with everyone. Last but not least, I want to tell everyone in lower school that even though next year I won't be here anymore, I will be in year 6. But I want to tell you all, from the bottom of my heart, I will miss you all. I wish for everyone to stay safe during this hard time. Thank you for everything. Happy holiday pre-prep!
The following awards recognise achievement across a variety of curriculum areas. The first award is our Young Writer Award, and the first one goes to Indy in Year 1.
อธิวัตรแต่งงาม
Our young writer in Year 2 is Tawan.
ภูตะวันทองหวาน
In Year 3 we have 2 Young Writer Awards. The first one is for Alex Yang, and unfortunately Alex can't be with us today, but well done Alex. And the second one is for Rita.
ริตาแต้ปีติกุล
In Year 4 the Young Writer Award goes to Pim.
พริมรดาอัสดรนิธี
And in Year 5 the Young Writer Award goes to Oliver Proctor. Let's congratulate our young writers. And now our Young Reader Awards, and the first one in Year 1 goes to Samuel Henretti Dunsire. In Year 2, the Young Reader Award goes to Pubpub.
ปัณณธรกตัญยุตานนท์
In Year 3, the award goes to Anya.
อัญญาพฤทธิธาดา
In Year 4, the award goes to Cherry.
ธิตารีศรีรัตนวารี
And our Year 5 young reader is Prim.
พริมทวีปิยะมาพร
Let's congratulate our young readers. Our Young Speaker Awards go to Proud in Year 3.
จิรนัยสัทนไกรวิทย์
And Ping Ping in Year 3.
ฟ้าลัดดาจิรนัยพาณิชย์
Our Young Mathematician Awards go to, in Year 1, Army.
พัดพัดน้อยไม้
In Year 2, Kun.
นัทรพีนาคพงศ์
In Year 3, the award goes to Windows.
วสิทธิ์นเรศเสรีนเรศเสนี
In Year 4, our young mathematician is Luke Donnelly. And in Year 5, the award goes to Oom.
ปภาวินวรทรัพย์
Let's congratulate those prize winners. Some young scientists now, and the first award goes to Via in Year 3.
ณวิยางามวงวาน
In Year 4, our young scientist is Boss.
รัชพงษ์เจริญพานิชยิ่ง
In Year 5, we have two young scientists. The first one is Peter.
พิธาเวชเศรษฐนนท์
And also Anthony Shearlink. And actually there's a third young scientist, also in Year 5, Liger.
ทามสิงโตกุล
Let's congratulate our young scientists. Our young historian in Year 3 is Cotton.
กฤษยานนท์วยากรณ์วิจิตร
Our young historian in Year 4 is Yong, who can't be with us today, but well done, Yong. And in Year 5, we have Plu.
ธนากรนินภักดี
And Oscar Jones. Our young geographers are in Year 1, Napat.
ณภัทรเริกทวินชัย
And in Year 3, Indy.
พาดลชันซื่อ
Our young geographer in Year 4 is Polf.
นวินชัยพรแก้ว
And in Year 5, congratulations to Rotbus.
ธนัทพัฒน์กัลยาณมิตร
So let's congratulate those prize winners. Our young artists now in Year 2, Ling Ling.
ชยาดาบุญช่วยเสริม
And in Year 4, Yvette Mui. In year 4 also we have Sun Yi.
ชนลฉัตรมหากิจโภคิน
And in year 5 our young artist is Phoebus.
สุภรดาสิริแสงทักษิณ
Our young designers in year 1, Ming Ming Zhang. In year 4, our young designer is Tamboon.
นราวิทย์นวกานนท์
And also in year 4, Ping Pong,
เพียงดาว ตรีบุพชาติสกุล
and in year 5 our young designer is Cao Hong.
อมลรดา กิตติยาพิชาติกุล
Let's congratulate those prize winners. Our young ICT awards go to in year 1, Jelly.
ปุญญนุชวานิจจิรติการ
And in year 4, Geng.
กฤษปัญจประทีป
And in year 5, the Young ICT Award goes to Thomas.
รัชตะเกษมเศรษฐสิทธิ์
The Young Musician Awards go to Namo in year 2, who I don't think is with us today, but well done, Namo. And also to Prim in year 4.
นิชดาภาเอี่ยมสกุลนนท์
And to Namo in year 2,
พัชรนันท์เลิศรังสิพงษ์
and in year 5, the award goes to Lucy Lee. And our young leaders in year 5, Tung Ta,
รัชดาวิมลโนช
Dome,
ปะพลทีกุลไพศาลธรรม
and also in year 5, our young leader is Shin, who is not with us today, but well done, Shin. Let's congratulate those prize winners. Our Young Athlete Award in year 4 goes to Leo.
ชนัดลีลาประชากุล
And in year 5, Reme.
ระนิตา นาวา นิมิตกุล
Our Thai awards go to, in year 1, Amy.
นิชา สาสุนี
In year 2, Tar.
นิชรัตน์ สิริเสวตศักดิ์
Our Young Thai Award in Year 3 goes to Game.
ศรีริษาศรีเจริญล่ำซำ
And in Year 4, Gote.
กิตติกวินอัฏฐมี
In Year 5, Cream.
แพรวพิชชาพิริยะกุลกร
And then we have 2 Modern Foreign Languages Awards, and they go in Year 2 to Mika Rosman, and in Year 4, Jakob Jørgensen. So let's congratulate those prize winners.
Sometimes I lay under the moon and thank God I'm breathing. Then I pray, don't take me soon, 'cause I am here for reason. Sometimes I
We have 2 more categories to end the lower school prizes, and then we will move on to the House Champions of the Year. Our next prize is the Pre-Prep Leadership Trophy. This has been a difficult one to choose, and many staff members made nominations. It recognises the 2 students who most show leadership qualities and attitudes, such as teamwork, responsibility, determination. This year's Leadership Trophy goes to Teal in Year 5,
อภิภูนิธิอนันตพร
and to Naming in Year 5.
ภารดีรักษณากร
Let's give Teal and Naming a big round of applause. Our final prize is our most prestigious award, the Right Shield. This award is given to 2 students who during the course of their time in lower school most exemplify the Harrovian spirit and the lower school eye rules. This year's award goes to, for the boys, Ander Kens, and for the ladies, Heidi.
ณภัทรวรธนัชชากุล
Let's give Heidi and Ander a big round of applause. We now have some house awards to present. The first one is for the Harrow to Harrow house race. You'll remember that during lockdown, when we were online learning, we encouraged our students to try and walk or cycle or run and measure how much they'd walked or exercised that day. And if you were wearing a house shirt, we gave you double points, and we encouraged the whole family to take part. And we added up the number of kilometres that each house member walked. In 3rd place was Sonican. In 2nd place was Keller. And the first house to reach Harrow School in London was Nehru. We'll now find out who the house champions are for this year. So first of all, the pre-prep house champions. In 3rd place is Nehru. In 2nd place, Churchill. And the pre-prep house champions 2019 to 2020, it's Sonican. And now, the whole school house champions. The points for pre-prep, prep, seniors have all been added together. They've been checked and they've been verified, and these are the scores. And in 3rd place is Keller House. In 2nd place, Suryatai. And the whole school house champions for 2019 to 20, it's Sonican again. Well done.
Hello everyone, and welcome to a sadly empty speech room. But thank you nonetheless for giving me this opportunity and for inviting me to be part of your speech day, possibly a hopeful sign of future extensive collaboration between all of the schools in the Harrow family. As I stand here in speech room, I have some of the giants of old looking down on me. I have Peel and Butler and Palmerston, Nehru, Churchill, Shaftesbury, Guthrie and King Hussein. And in these difficult times, I think it's useful to have these elements of Harrow's heritage, elements of Harrow's history, which we all share, a great privilege for us to have, and to enable us to think, what would they have done? How would they have handled this? And so that is an element of our family, isn't it? That we have great historical touchstones and lots of ways in which we can reach out and think of inspiration to deal with the circumstances in which we find ourselves. But to you in Bangkok and to you on your speech day, one of the themes that I would like to particularly emphasize is, of course, that we are all, everyone who is listening to this, involved in education. Whether you are Harrow Bangkok pupils, parents, members of staff, or other supporters of the school, we are all involved in education. And if we're involved in education, I think we have three things that we always have at our core. Perhaps we even take them for granted, but it's good to think of them in times like this. Firstly, education happens in a community, and that we are all part of a great community, whether it's the community of your school, the community of your family, or the global community that is the Harrow family. As we face the first global pandemic of the 21st century, I hope that sense of togetherness is something that we can repose upon and draw great comfort from. Maybe after this message, you'll have some ideas about how that togetherness could be made more manifest. So community, that's the first idea. The second, of course, is the future. Education is about the future, fundamentally. And even though today and tomorrow and the near future seems very perplexing and very challenging, we know that with the energy, the vibrancy, the vision, the determination, all of the wonderful positive things that are key to the lives of the young people in our schools, to you, the Harrow Bangkok students, I know that with you, with your energy, with your insight, with your zeal, your determination and your cheerfulness, we'll overcome this, we'll overcome the next thing and the thing after that. So, two things so far. We are in this together. We are a family. But it is also about the future. And you take those two things together and they give us fundamentally the third, hope. I have great hopes for us as a school here on the Hill. I have great hopes for the entire Harrow family across the globe. And I have great hopes for us, speaking as a biologist, as a species. One of the things that we've learned about this pandemic is that it's caused us to reflect quite carefully about how we relate to each other, how we relate to those in society who are least fortunate, and also how we relate to our planet and how it has supported us. So if we take all of that together, our community, our future, and hope, I'm sure that we have a very firm foundation for a wonderful Harrow Bangkok Speech Day and for enduring links between here on the Hill, Harrow in Bangkok, and all the Harrow family of schools. Thank you very much and have a super day. Thank you.
Landed me with a complete turkey. How am I going to pull this together? Virtual speech day, work, total nightmare. Renee, thank heavens you picked up.
Dr. Jeffries, what can I do for you?
It's a real nightmare this. The headmaster's made me do the virtual speech day.
Virtual speech day?
None of the teachers in school, none of the students are in school. The students aren't handing in their videos. The teachers are working. And this is the song they've produced.
Here's another one of those Harrow safety announcements.
Godwin!
Make certain
Right
that you
when
keep
you
a
don't need
safe
him.
distance from those around you. It makes it harder for the virus to spread. Thank you so much for doing this and for helping to keep our community healthy.
So, what do you think?
What do I think? Are you crazy? I'm not getting involved in
Finished with that bad boy. Whew!
In my fantasy, I see a world of justice where all people live in peace and honesty. I dream of a world where spirits will be always free. They will be ever free, like floating clouds full of humanity. Within the deepest
In my fantasy, I see the world of radiance, where darkest nights are ever brighter. I dream of a world where spirits will be always free. They will be ever free, like floating clouds full of
In my fantasy, I feel the caress of the warm wind that breathes over the city like an old friend. I dream of a world where spirits will be always free. They will be ever free, like floating clouds full of humanity. Within
I've learned to deal with the pain, with all my worries stuck inside my brain. I've learned to fight through the tears and wishing I wasn't here anymore. Oh, when will this cycle end? But one day I'll be standing